Hello traders, this is Rich from tradesight. This is a look at the market leading ETFs via our proprietary scans for the coming session. This is going to be for Monday, December 9th, 2013. Got a pretty strong update going today, but we're not seeing any signals to the upside in any of the broad market ETFs. What we're seeing is actually just the opposite. Got a contra signal in the Qs, which implies that we're going to be lower on Monday, potentially at an important inflection point. We're closing up this session up on the day, but down below the open, at least right now with a few minutes to go. The MDY has also got a similar condition, and that one also has an RPS kind of packed in there with it. Small cap tracking IWM also has a sell signal. This one is the RPS, and the Qs along with that sell signal has a good deal of volume, so volume's expanding up here with the sell signal. Moving on to the individual domestic sectors, kind of a mixed bag, not too definitive here. Got a couple of two-sided signals, but they should take care of themselves before the close. Definitely focus on the contra signals with today's setup. The one thing that's standing out is that SMH has an upside CPS condition on increased volume, and the TAN is standing out to the downside. A lot of weakness in these semiconductor names. TAN's trading a good bit of volume with the downside CPS signal. Moving on to the commodities, most of the commodities are fairly weak today. Oil's up, but most of the precious metals and whatnot are lower. So the USO has an upside CPS, but that's on light volume. GLD has a contra signal to the downside. So does the GDX. So you've got some confirmation there within the gold space itself. And the DBA's got a contra sell signal. AGG on the bond side has a volume bump, trading a pretty good run rate today, 150% of its typical volume. And finally, the foreign stocks, not really seeing too much here. The EWZ does have an upside CPS, fairly tight though relative to the open, which is a little bit unfortunate, and it's not on a volume bump. There's no other deviations to speak of here, no VWAP, open close, or other volume deviations in the foreign group. Let's take a look at the specials. Specials are actually definitely skewed to the downside, so we could be seeing some of the institutions putting on a little protection here. The shorts, the QID, SRS, DOG, and TWM all have contra signals, so they should be playing to the upside, meaning those sectors should be weak come Monday. As far as the longs go, we're seeing mostly to the sell side here. There's one on the buy side, which is the URE, but the rest of them are to the downside. UWM on some decent volume. The UYG also has some pretty good volume, and that's trading to the downside as well. That's trading almost 2 times the typical volume. Alright, so here's a look at the watch list with the bar counts on them. This is going to be important, especially this week. Spiders are 12 days up in the seeker countdown, and looks like we're probably going to get the 13 today, depending on where we close. Also, the Qs, 12 days up, probably going to get our 13 today because of where we're going to wind up closing. Note that the Qs already have the exhaustion in place on the aggressive seeker and also the regular combers. So big developments there. Those are going to be long-lasting and notable developments if those signals do in fact lock in. A couple other signals that we're getting close on. So if you want to pause the video and jot these down, feel free to do so. But certainly when you're getting the signals in the broad-based ETFs, they're very notable. So trade with caution beginning of next week, and if we do start to change character and start to roll to the downside, definitely embrace it, because we do have some technicals behind us to support some downside into the end of the year. All right, folks, as always, thanks for listening. This has been Rich for tradesight.